Out of the North County marketplace, someone who is great at the relationship side of the business is Linda Moore. Let's take a look at what her clients have to say about her.
You don't have a lot of criteria to choose from different real estate agents. When you first meet them, you're just trying to decide what kind of person they are.
Well, I would say Linda is experienced, confident.
She knows the area. I think from working with her, she has a really strong clout in Encinitas and Carlsbad.
Motivated, very eager, consistent, because our friends have had the same experience with her that we have had with her. So we've been very happy that we recommended her.
She was my touch with the marketplace, the reality of the marketplace.
She knows the market. She's very honest.
Disclosure. She discloses everything about that home. You don't say, oh, well, we'll just plaster over that, or we'll paint that fresh. Linda's not going to be in that deal.
I think she's aggressive, she's passionate, very professional.
Tenacious would be one. Consistent would be the other. Forthright and honest. She's very straight. She doesn't cut any bones about it. She really tells people the way it is.
She's intelligent. That's another thing we haven't really stressed, that she's got a lot of brains and she can take in so much information.
If you're serious about buying a house, she'll get you any house you want to buy. And that's been true.
Yeah, all our friends got a house.
I love helping people. I love working with them. And I love helping them achieve their goals, whether it be buying a home or selling a home. It brings me great pleasure to help them achieve their goals and feel comfortable along the way and find something that fits their needs, their family, and it makes them happy. It makes me happy to make others happy.
So I heard experienced, confident, eager. I think I even heard aggressive in there. You don't seem very aggressive, but maybe in a real estate transaction?
You haven't seen me at work, Craig.
Yeah, but I heard honest multiple times, so good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
We got Danny Harani here as well with the Gaylord Hanson team, the guru of what's happening in the market and interest rates. I'm sure you got some opinions about where the market's going right now, so I look forward to talking to you.
Exciting time for sure.
Yeah, so let's talk about North County. That's your neck of the woods. You've helped a lot of people. I want everyone to know who just watched that video that those are real client testimonials. It's not a advertisement that you put together some production team. These are real life stories of people that you helped.
They are. What's going on in North County, I can tell you, the bees are buzzing, the buyers are out there. The market has really heated up a lot. We had a very quiet end of last year, and just in the last few weeks, a lot of buyers at open houses, very excited about making decisions with the interest rates being so low, and sellers trying to take advantage of the market being more active right now.
It seems like a lot of activity picked up going into the end of the year. So in North County, you've definitely seen kind of that flurry of buyers?
I really saw it start to pick up in the last week or two.
Okay.
Not so much the end of the year. People were really wrapped up in the holidays, but it's really active right now.
And you think interest rate's a big part of that?
I do, yeah.
All right, Danny, I'm sure you got some opinions around this, huh? So now, what do they call you? What does Bill Gaylord call you? I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Yeah, Bill calls me Gigabyte.
Gigabyte. That's right. I got to remember that. Gigabyte.
Tagline.
The guy knows so much about the market. You know, I did something. I didn't ask for your permission. I went and I pulled up the candlestick chart from a great organization, Mortgage Market Guide, that I know that you're tied into. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, they can pull this up for us. So. This is as confusing as anything. I think anyone who doesn't know what they're looking at, I'm sure you understand it really well. So what are people looking at right now, Danny? What does this mean, and why does this create opportunities for those watching right now?
To sum this up, Craig, as quickly as I can, that is the demand for mortgages. And the more demand for mortgages there are, the lower the interest rates get to be, with banks still willing to kind of make those loans. Mm-hmm. So the higher the demand goes, the lower the rates get, and that creates opportunity for buyers and sellers actually, because if let's say the interest rate goes down 0.25%, that can represent, in some cases, multiple hundreds of dollars per month and lower cost for the exact same house. So now people are qualifying for more. They're able to offer more, or maybe even get up into a different price point that they didn't think was possible even 3 months ago.
Just to make clear, so when you talk about demand, you're talking about the market and bonds, not necessarily mortgage applications, correct?
Correct, yeah. The rates drive demand for mortgage applications.
Right.
But what we're seeing in the candlesticks is actually the behind-the-scenes investors coming to the table with more money. And when they come to the table, they're asking the banks, get us people that want these loans, and then the banks lower the interest rates to get those people to come to the table.
So a good takeaway from that chart is the higher the bond prices, the lower the yields and the mortgage rates. So as you saw that chart going up, that means mortgage rates are going down.
Correct, yeah.
But like any stock, it doesn't matter where it's been, it matters where it's going to go.
Right.
You're a smart guy, you understand the stuff probably better than anyone in the business. Where do you think that chart goes throughout the remainder of the year? Are we going to start seeing higher rates?
Short term, I think we're actually going to see rates get lower. And that's measured out in maybe the next 2 to 4 months. But after that, because of the fact that there's going to be a lot more mortgages being made with the higher refinances and also activity in the purchase market, and then also just the fundamentals of the economy with inflation probably coming to the table, later in the year we'll start to see things take a turn.
So do you think that's why, Linda, people are starting to get a little bit more active, hop off the fence?
Definitely. There's so many more advantages, not only for buyers, but for sellers. Sellers that were reluctant to move because they were already locked into low rates, now they can feel free to move up or refinance. Just a whole, competition for the property, lots of offers, more buyer pool, and I think a lot of sellers are deciding to list sooner than the spring per se, and really take advantage of the rates being so low right now and the increased buyer activity.
So if you're tuned in right now, you fall in two camps. You either own a home or you don't. There's really no in between. If you don't own a home, Linda can help you look at what is the cost of home ownership. She teams up with Danny and their team to look at these different numbers, explore it. You might be able to buy a house for less than you're paying in rent, or at least very similar. If you do own a home, she just mentioned there might be an opportunity to refinance a mortgage, knock off a quarter, half point, get out of PMI. These are things that I encourage you to explore. Hey, we're out of time today, but if you need to explore buying a home, refinancing, Linda mentioned moving up, or you're just looking to sell your home and move into a different marketplace, Linda can help you. Here's her website. I want to get a lot of people going there today, lindasellsmore.com. She's out of North County. She is one of the best in the business. Always good to have you guys on the show. Thank you so much.